Released more than 20 years ago, the PlayStation 2 still holds the record for the most units sold among all video game consoles. With such an impressive install base, it naturally attracted a massive library of games. During its sales life, 3,427 games were released for the PS2. So if you're considering getting into the PlayStation 2, you may need some guidance on what games you should get early on. Lucky for you, I've been playing the PS2 since release, and I'm going to give you 5 suggestions for fun games to start with. These games are not a list of my all-time favorite PS2 games, but they are fun, affordable, easy to find, and give a variety of gameplay so you won't get bored. Additionally, I look for games with a high replay value or had a lot of things to unlock during your first run-through. Things like stages, weapons, etc. The extras. So with that out of the way, let's get right to the list. I am not typically a fan of fighting games, but I do enjoy the Soul Calibur series. Soul Calibur 2 is the first game I'm suggesting. As of this recording, my GameEye app has this game priced at $13 Canadian. Soul Calibur 2 has beautiful graphics, a wide range of fighters, and a variety of game modes. Unlike games today, you can unlock new characters, new outfits, new weapons by playing through the game on various modes and completing the various achievements. In addition to the story, arcade, and practice modes, Soul Calibur 2 has a quest mode where you can visit different stages and complete tasks that help you learn the game while unlocking new in-game extras. Achievements may be as simple as landing a hit with a certain attack, to completing several consecutive battles under some kind of handicap. The best part about this is that none of the stuff on this list costs you a dime. All the extras are available right in the game by completing in-game challenges. And that goes for all this list. PlayStation 2 did not have micro-purchases, and I think that is what sets it apart from future generations. This was the last generation that had no in-game micro-purchases, microtransactions, downloadable content, etc. And I think that's one of the things that makes this console generation the best. But getting back to Soul Calibur 2 in particular, I think this game deserves to be in everybody's library of PS2 games. If you've never played it, you'll enjoy it. Even if you don't like fighting games like me, I think you will enjoy Soul Calibur 2 immensely. Next up is Resident Evil Code Veronica. Although it is not a mainline entry in the franchise, Code Veronica should be. It uses the tank controls of the first 3 Resident Evil games, but with better graphics and a much longer story. It follows Claire Redfield's story after the events of Resident Evil 2. Still looking for her brother Chris, she finds herself a prisoner of Umbrella, breaks free, and ends up in a secret facility in Antarctica. You eventually do get to find Chris and use him in this game. As Chris, you actually get to rescue Claire from the Antarctica facility that she finds. Beating Code Veronica unlocks the battle mode. Basically, you can go through the game in first-person or third-person mode, and it takes you through various rooms in a different order, and it's all linear, and it's just basically beat the game in a certain amount of time to get a score. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit different, and not a lot of the Resident Evil games come with this kind of battle game. For an added challenge, you can try unlocking the rocket launcher. This will take some practice, I guarantee it. Basically, you have to finish the game without saving, within a certain amount of time, and pick up all the war documents hidden throughout the game. It's quite a challenge. Like when I used to play this game a lot, I actually unlocked the rocket launcher, and that's a bit of bragging, but I'm pretty proud of it. No list of PlayStation 2 games would be complete without a God of War entry. For this list, I'm suggesting God of War 2. It is more polished and has more replay value than the first title in this franchise. In God of War 2, you once again play as Kratos, as he seeks revenge against Zeus for betraying him near the start of the game. Throughout his journey, Kratos traverses ancient Greek environments, meets mythical figures and enlists the help of the Fates to acquire the strength to defeat Zeus. I say enlists the help of the Fates with a little bit of grain of salt, because he more or less forces the help of the Fates to do what he wants. That's Kratos' style, and this is a wonderful game to play and an easy game to acquire. Clearing God of War 2 will give you access to New Game Plus, which is not available in the first God of War game. GameLive currently lists God of War at about $20 Canadian, but I think you could probably get this for even cheaper than that. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is one of my favorite games ever. I did an entire episode of what makes this game great on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. In fact, I'm going to leave the link in the description, and you can link it right on this page to watch that episode right now. Basically, you evolve from a petty criminal to Vice City's premium criminal overlord. GTA Vice City is packed with extras that will keep you playing long after concluding the main storyline. There's hidden packages to find, properties to buy, extra missions to accomplish. There's all kinds of stuff in GTA Vice City. It also has a soundtrack that absolutely kicks ass. My favorite radio channel is V-Rock. I love the classic metal compilation that it plays. Everything from Slayer to Megadeth to Ozzy Osbourne. It's a great channel. Iron Maiden's even included on it. So check out Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Right now, my GameLive app has it listed at $17 Canadian, but I think, once again, you could probably get that for less. I've seen it around my parts for less. The final suggestion I'm going to make is to get Final Fantasy X. This was the last game in this franchise that I really enjoyed. Set in a world suspicious of any technology, it is your mission to protect the summoner Yuna in her quest to defeat Sin, a monster of massive proportions that destroys the city of Spirit as punishment for the past transgressions of its citizens. In addition to a compelling storyline, this game boasts extra side quests, extra challenges, extra weapons, and hidden aeons. Aeons basically being the summons that the summoner Yuna produces. Calls. I would say that you could spend as much time on the extra content as you do playing the main storyline. It's got beautiful graphics and all kinds of things for you to do and explore in the world of Spira. The combat in Final Fantasy X is unique to all the Final Fantasy games, at least the ones I've played. You can actually swap characters in and out of your main lineup as a fight is going on. This means you have access to a lot more skills and a lot more abilities, but it also means that you have to be a lot more strategic in what you're doing. The enemies are a lot more tough, and they're a lot more powerful. They can deal a lot more damage, so sometimes you have to swap out a character and quickly make a summon, so that summon absorbs the damage that this monster would cause to your whole entire team. One thing I would caution you against, though, is do not start your blitzball without getting Brother. Brother is the actual pilot of the airship. Don't play a game of blitzball without getting him. As soon as you go in, another team will snatch him up, and that will be the end of that. He's an awesome player, and he'll make the game for you. So, that is my list of the 5 games I would buy first if I were getting into the PlayStation 2 library for the first time. What did you think of this list? Did I leave something out? There are so many fun games on the PlayStation 2 that I could do another video on this topic. I could probably do 2 or 3 more on this topic. If you like the PlayStation 2, let me know by giving this video a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what's holding you back? Smash the shit out of that subscribe button for more content like this. Finally, I want to thank you for spending a few minutes with me to talk about video games. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
that.